Got a 1966 Ford Mustang. Pretty clean radio. Car is probably real clean too. Anyhow, we've done a full Aurora Design conversion. It has a AM and FM stereo, auxiliary in. Be demonstrating that. 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. You can also add a full set of RCAs by plugging this little deal in here, so you can have a sub or amp. Auxiliary in here, automatic. I'll be demonstrating that. This is your USB port that comes with it with a harness. Put it in a round hole or use that bracket. This will charge your phone and play a thumb drive, which it comes with it. The video will be on the thumb drive, and music and files already on that for you. Push button operated. That's going to do a whole lot of stuff. I'll show you that. Has a Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command. It's got a built-in mic, extra mic, fully compatible. So we're going to kind of show it off just a little bit. I'm going to try to set up you have balance and fader built in your EQ. You also have your loudness, EQ, and crossover built in here. So we can really make this thing jump. Right now I'm listening to a gospel thing this morning. Treble like you've always had. If you want to go to AM radio, just simply turn the unit off and right back on. The little light turns to red. AM radio. At any time you want to know where you're at, you have voice ID. Push that one time.
AM 650.
Off and right back on. That's FM. AM dial.
FM 89.5.
Now this radio will scan stations for you going down the road. You can take this little push button that you can hide anywhere. It's got a little screw on it. You can tap it 4 quick times, put it in scanning mode. Or you can take the tuning knob.
Scanning for stations.
Just turn the needle up back and forth twice. Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. That little LED's kind of pulsate. We're going to let it go a few stations.
Queries. Carolyn,
yes.
What is the difference between a mullion and a muntin? M-U-L-L-I-O-N.
So you like that station there, just turn it one time.
Station hold.
She'll lock on it. Or if you want to know where it is, start moving it as soon as she says that and you'll come up on it. In case you want to preset it.
1989.
All your presets, everything works. You dial just like it always did. These radios do not require 12-volt consistency. No memory, no batteries you have to change. So the blue wire in it, in the harness, is just to tell an antenna to come up or a power amp to come on.
Support for
Remember
WLOT comes from Murfreesboro Nissan.
Alright, we're going to do a little auxiliary in before I get too technical on you. So this is, I'm just now learning the new stuff on these. It's pretty neat. You'll get a male-to-male cord like this. You just pull it out, plug it in. In case you want to put satellite radio, XM radio, CD changers, anything that's got a head that puts out a signal. We're going to use my new phone, and I had to get one of these, so I've got a port out and a charging port. So all you do is just plug this into your new phone like you was going to charge it. So you plug it in there and then put a charging port here, and it'll charge your phone while you're playing this. Alright, let's go to music. All we're going to do is hit play. It'll automatically change over. The little light's going to go green. That's auxiliary in, so if you got a head or something, you get ready to go back to radio, satellite, whatever in your glove box, just hit off. You don't even have to unplug it. We're going to unplug this in. And if you don't touch the radio in 20 seconds, it'll automatically switch back. We're going to let it do that. But if you want to go a little quicker, just turn it off and back on during that 20 seconds. It'll remember where you're at. Let it automatically change back. There we go, automatically change back over. Now we're going to do Bluetooth. We're going to run our Bluetooth in. You'll do the same thing. It'll take multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. So go to your settings. There's two ways of doing it, and all this is in your instructions. You can hold this button down until she comes on to help you out, or you can turn the volume up twice.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Showed up on my phone. All you gotta do is tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright. Now you have a built-in mic, and then you get an extra mic. I don't know, this might be a convertible. You might want to get the mic a little closer to you, but I found these to be really good. Now as you notice, the push button is lit up. That means you're connected. Now you can summon your phone up twice again to tell it what you want to do, or you can hold this down, or just go to music and hit play. It'll automatically change over. Let's do a voice command. Play music. Alright, go to my music. Now you can use this button or your tuner or your push buttons to change your song. You want it advance one time, twice to back up or repeat, or I can do it here and turn it up, turn it back, push a button, it'll go up, push a button, it'll go back. So you can do all that. Now, phone call comes in, she'll come on there and say incoming call. All you do is turn this up one click or push this one time, answer your call and talk. When you're done, just let it hang up. It'll go back doing whatever you had the radio doing. Or if you want to end the call, twice here, down on the needle. And I shut the radio off because we're doing a little test. Going to make sure that it logs up to your phone once you do the initial pair up, and it should go back to doing exactly what I had it doing. Radio.
Bluetooth connected.
Right back to where I left it. That way if you stop and you're screaming the music and you shut it off, you ain't got to do nothing except get back in and turn it back on. Let's do a voice command. We'll use the knob. Let's do it here. Let's go back to radio. Hold this down. Stop music. Put it in pause, right back to radio. That's what we wanted it to do. Now you'll get this music in it. You can hide this thing because you don't have to take this in and out unless you want to charge your phone. Put it in, go straight to it. Same way operating this as you did your phone. You want to change your songs up, down, up, down. Advance, back out. That's how that works. Now if you got this hid and you want to put it in pause, we went up twice on the volume. Just go down twice. 1, 2. Put this in pause, right back to radio. Or hold this down 1 second, put it in pause. Go back to it either way. Going down the road, you want to go to it 1 second. Right back to it. Pause. Right back to it. That's how your USB works. Now of course if you take it out, it'll go right back to radio. Now we're going to do a little technical deal and see if I can actually work through this. You have a built-on, you'll get one of these in your instructions, shows you how to work this. I'm going to show you right now. We're going to go to balance and fader. You can do it all here or you can do it here. It don't matter. All you do is back this up a little bit. Let's go into fader by pumping it twice clockwise. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Go back to your toner control. There's your rears. There's your fronts. That little pop that you hear is dead center. Stop moving it.
Fader set.
Go into balance by going counterclockwise.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side, back, and let's balance it out.
Balance set.
Four white horses standing side by side.
Back on treble and bass. Alright, we're going to go to our loudness and our EQ. We're going to use the push button. You can do it here, but the push button seems to be pretty good. We're going to go 3 quick pushes and a hold. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Do it again. Let's turn it on. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
EQ. 1, 2, 3, on.
EQ on.
Once.
FM 89.5.
You summons up your phone and do that. Tell it what you want it to do. It'll do it. You don't have to have it in your hand. And it'll do whatever your phone says. Look up restaurants, all kinds of stuff just by using this push button. Now we're going to get back into the loudness and EQ. We've got it on.
I'm going to a place where I'll have nothing to do.
Alright.
But just walk
1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
Hold it. Nope, that ain't what I wanted. I ain't doing it right. Alright. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on. EQ adjust.
Hit it again.
EQ adjust.
Hit it again.
Treble adjust.
Now let's go to here. Set our treble
dB.
up. Set our treble up on our EQ. Let her set it.
Treble set +7 dB.
Hold the button down. Now, don't hold it down, you just push it once.
Treble adjust +7 dB. Mid adjust.
Now let's go to our mids.
0 dB.
Let her set it.
Mid set +1 dB.
Push it one time.
Mid adjust.
Let's go to our next one, bass.
Bass adjust -1 dB.
Go set your bass up where you want it. And that's for your speakers. Let her set it.
Bass set +1 dB.
One time.
Bass adjust.
One time.
+1. Loudness adjust.
Now we can set our loudness up for when we turn it on. Let her set it.
Loudness set.
Now let's set our subwoofer up.
dB.
One time.
Loudness
One
adjust. Subwoofer adjust +2.
We're going to set our
dB.
subwoofer up. We can set it up midway, loud, whichever way you want it. Set it right there. Let her set it.
Subwoofer set 0 dB.
One time.
Subwoofer adjust.
Now we're going to set our
0
crossover
dB.
up.
Crossover adjust.
Now we got a crossover.
55 hertz.
Never hear enough of the soul queen of New Orleans, Auntie Irma Thomas, singing.
Now if you need some music, you can just keep doing it. It'll stay in that mode as long as you're moving it. Till we get some music going.
Fairfield 4 graces with gospel tent stage in 19.
Crossover set 120 hertz.
Now we got our EQ set up. Crossover and all. And now we can turn it off and turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ set.
1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Now we're back to normal. And you do all this while you're setting up your speakers in your car. If you want to use that now, you can turn it off and turn it back on. I can get to it through toner control. Back it up. 1, 2, 3.
Loudness off. EQ off.
1, 2, 3.
Loudness on.
1, 2, 3.
EQ on.
Now we're back to EQ. You can do all this in the mode of the radio. Now if you're in the mode of Bluetoothing or USB, you can do it all here. Your push button, you can hide wherever you want to as long as you can find it underneath the lip of the dash in the console, but this comes in handy. Always want to know where you're at on FM.
FM 89.5.
That's your original 1966 with a full Aurora Design conversion in. It's ready to go. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.